ene anajo se ma refo nyina jo esanso emama kwaba ene anajo onu se every Friday yetena se emagude onsam yatunu din se eye sports profile na sports profile de bia da na de honsam e professor Bray kopem se no hotwe ebobo apemu ene yatena se a ye de agode onsam ahodo e de bansam pi ene yababo no a ye de eba na onu se nyame yadom ochena Olympic Stadium ewo Istanbul take your bonten so onu se UEFA Champions League eba so ana ye be do sa match no score na ya se Manchester City against Inter Milan wan ana sakruwa na odi ekofie honsam ye di eba na fanyame aduma na utuwe awie so Bet Power Premier League games ni nyina eba na wieye eno se bewremu se midiama ebeji league no House of Folk ebenya ko relegation ana omunko ana other games eba se nyina se na se bedum score na ya wremu ne de honsam e de aba no achi ye beko the Black Meteors of Ghana coach Ibrahim Tanko anem ne 29-man squad our shene be say omo wremu our Kero na fe omakoyan bobo kakra asana Morocco and 23 Cup of Nations na eba no Ghana ye de ani akirem nyame aduma 24th of this month and a tournament no eba se no squad de behwe sanse players bia umisi Academy Blasters anya kwenya omnyina se ewremu ahonsem eba ana afi onum se dwumade no senior Danny da ye no part 1 ebe ye kanewu na kanewu no ene edi asem na ye ka ho ase bewremu ewo club kese bi pon aso ye ewo Ghana ha se no achi ye be sansa twetwe nkomo edi afa boxing ho sanse ne yenya boxing promoter kese ba akupa ewo fia ne ho a ye ne no ebedi nkomo ti dwumade no ya ye ni kama pa ene ya packaging yie pa ene ye di bro o ba bia woti ene nyumre ya o hwe bia yesaso ma ha ye ma adwo ediba dwumade kese we so bidin edi Roger Imano from the sports monarch George the writer mrepem mobeti nka na afi abedwafo a omo bo na afi eri dwumade na bro nyina no mrepem no mobeti omo nka producers eye Ebo Taylor Kojo Fosu Nana Prempe the British man afi Edward Asari nyina producers omo techirima ene nyumre yare ensemble ba na mo se no so se Facebook obenyaye ewo ho na afi YouTube nyina so no obenyaye enti bo modin se obe like na afi wa share kama pa na baby biara obi bia na mbia no ono so ebenye bia hwe na afi nyama akosenti ye dan ho aba ye ba ye ye bakọ kanewu no ye fi kanewu na afi awremu na boxing komo twetwe no ye de ho nsem de ba na afi ye twato ye na bejafo be sinkonya na nsema wo de atudwa nyina no ya papa na afi ya bibiem kama pa ye dan ho aba sisi a na eri jimade no atoaso e de amamo ye ba. Okay, yes asoma hwefo nyina adwobiom esare ba dwumade kese so num se senia dwumade no de bia da ye no ene asema ye to bama so ene se club back wo Ghana Asia ye kase the Continental Club a club back pe na House of Folk team back wa ebibrem ana uka Ghana ha club back wa in terms of trophy de omagidodo ye pa Ghana ye league ya ye boya ye pri nyina no omagine prema akoma dunu baako 21 times and afi House of Folk omagi FA Cup omagidodo Swag Cup ni nyina no omagibi and afi G8 ono so no omagibi top 4 ni hunko de be nyina no omagi na afi ebibrem CAF Champions League omugie Confederation Cup omugie Super Cup omusansi tie ka club BTC a enye club kitu akra na enei the question I bisa ne say uhwe the past 12 years oda togbe afede and we Bangalore Edima team no FA team no 19 coaches and House of Folk omo apamo manase omo apa omo na 19 coaches omo afa omo nyina no uhwe mu a eyade a emre ba ko pe and asese omo atimi age treble awo Ghana ha ana se uhye treble omagina omgi league omgi FA Cup and afi champion of champion ana so omosanso agiye eno coach afana Samabodu na edi has edi eye sade na nei ye kan sansem ni nyina no na ye kan nyina ababa wie se na uche wie ye Bet Power Premier League na baso na House of Folk bebi omuda no enko ye krasa se league no omutoso makomako etubako uhye points ekuta ma 45 points na ekuta omunti question I bisa ni se uhye 19 coaches empenefo apa omo a omo asaki omo the past 12 years House of Folk supporters omo di team na chi no ye beka se omo aye successful ema enigye wose omo nya no omo nya na uhya screen so no league table no na etweguno na ebo me pese uko na Blekum Chelsea uko omu Twitter handle omu de ato se killer ebewu la show na ti se eye won nipa ana omu di ma House of Folk se any relegation no ebenya baso esan se has our 70% chance se league no omu ko Blekum a anye kra no awo se omutumi enya points no omu di fi Blekum e di eba ti uko Blekum Chelsea omu Twitter handle ni omu di ato ni se killer ebewu la show. And over the last 8 matches, Blekum Chelsea any has about our Golden City Park. Yeman Koye, and in fact, over the past 12 matches, our boy Blekum Chelsea winning 8, and Emu3 Ekoye draw and a has winning a Mubaku Benti Chelsea for a Kase Kila Bewula Shua na Omunim Nientia Omu Ede Omu Kasa Semono and we will be a has Eda League Gunuswa. Teams omo hasase nyina no uhwe points omu kuta as points ni nyina no ebimben ho as points ni nyina no ebibenti e kamia se House of Folk supporters ni yam ahihie omu se eh 19 na utwewie ye no club over so many years since 1911 e ye ba beti se bi omu ko relegation na anu ye question House supporters ni bi eden omu e can't uhwe peni ane House of Folk boboko no kuta togbi apede metimi aka cho se ye ka de billionaires omu ya ahimfo omu West Africa Asia wotosi makumaku do every year uhwe ni sika onya over $30 million eye sika peni ni nyanti in terms of say sika sam de ni modebo was ropa about 12 companies and woye board chairman wodanu nti woye busy na dwumadi awodi no woye busy ye pa nti uhwe sina nioma ikoso House of Folk ene was started Pobiman and Oyo Pobiman say baby do na entekra House of Folk ebetimi aden ebetimi anya baby esi kind empenefo aka say togbe boy no insase bia na ye House of Folk dia na court insensem na dade no wetimi asecure sala ni nyina ene abe House of Folk omajapade and plan kura enam kwanso say ente House of Folk ebesi omankasa stadium a club no ebenya bebi esi akanti uhwe nioma etwegu screen no so House of Folk omo Pobiman project omo ya na te se nioma egu akwamu yie pa openi no enya support am giri se obutai bia opese wodi House of Folk eden edi edu onomo onim se 2021 ena penifo de betu ja togbi apode akase eko kati sword se entekra omo akasa ebenya commercial center omo benya bebi House of Folk akasa ebenya ni secretariat na SYZ Sports ye ko honomo ema ye ko the current state House of Folk omo akasa omo commercial center omo secretariat omo sino ohwe se na situation ni sitenti ohwe screen ni so a enu ena etwegu ne dining nie ati ohwe sika akomu a enye sika kitu akranti ohwe penina nema esi na nisina e kamia yese eye nioma dati bia no ebetimi abo House of Folk ono mo boboko no nemom adibako anansen edi club ni nyane se uhwe mpanifo bi a ase omu bata club no a ase ema supporters no pepa o so munya na omu di support club no ase sa pepa no enchera ma ye ka coaches 19 coaches in 12 years I was really pa na baby sa se na CEO na fi MD sa omu abanon se unsem se na sitie min kai kra no about 12 MD sa omu nyina ba House of Folk no nyoma nhyana nkoye no kra kakra bi na mebubo obi ti se ne Amstromo Tagbi onim se ono so bae owura Fred Council ono se bae owura Gerard Jabin ense ebae obi ti se Fred Kumon ono se bedi na juma edi ko na fi mpanifo hudo bi opani kra oba na nsenya wan chekra eye owura Nana eye Bernard Jebi ono se bae wono kra de busumi kra de wentwa ena odwane ye na the question is dienti ena obia ba so be House of Folk MD ejuma na wayi ni nase papa mirika papa no okọ and supporters ni se mo kanyina ne se nipa miense bi o House of Folk e kamia se sankrofo we enuti ena obia ba House of Folk ontumi enya den enya ejuma ni yent supporters no titi o mo se mo nka o mo se mo kanyina ne se obi tite Araja Kambi se togbe anhwe anpem sembi ankatre sa paniwe anase wemfi House of Folk supporters ni bi and the leaders ni bi so eka se omu supporters so mbeko stadium pandie nya de mbeko sanse omu ni se sa opani efe na Araja Kambi no wabe House of Folk MD ejuma ne kwa wanya akonya ye bi pen wabe supporters leader na uhwe okuta boboko na kwanya wo fast no omu gidi se subo ni nyina no dodo na ye di ebo obi ti se Araja Kambi sanse ohwe recruitment sa omu ye wo House of Folk omu sisi se recruitment na nkoye eba ni sen na wuto strikers omu ye strikers omu fie bibrem obi ti se Yasin Wochi oba House of Folk 2024 na ne contract ewu wabo season na wie weekend yi no wabo ne season first season na wie not even a single goal and was shared my house of folk who then won she back company and castle ebia wempo your offside goal wan shebi obi say junior kaba one also the season no eya kwawie one to go back ko ntumi say and we other strikers some pa ye Ademola Kuti mu nyina besin ye Lawali mu nyina eba besin ye obie ni onuma house of folk or yes striker why then o she go Adima club nti supporters ni be feel say openi bi say Alaja Kambi obi ti say honorable Vincent Odeto Esowa sam penifo enum ayem penifo bi a omumua ema nyoma nkoye nya den emfa emma house of folk boboko no and Ufi obi ti say Dr. Nyawo Tamakro ebi mu fi so house of folk na djuma no waba beye bi pen because ufi 95 more deeper ufi kwan ya ofa so ba ya senior players no more house of folk waba be saki o mu nyina ekofa nkola bi ba ya Steven Apia mu nyina no mu nyina ka ho ufi Ishimala do mu Imana Osekufo mu homo na house of folk city for battalions womo afiri mu eba yenti supporters ni bi fi so sam penifo no bi ti say Alaja Kambi obi ti say Dr. Nyawo Tamakro obi ti say honorable Vincent Odeto Esowa adwumadi o madie de ma house of folk nyina no obi fi say mraso a ewosem ma akwanya na epevu we se de be ya enkofofofo bi betimi aba omo betimi aba ye adwuma de ma house of folk na mo betimi aka sisudua say house of folk ene say ukofo obi di fi Ghana ha so on be ye MDA ebe ye di se sampanifo wi ewo ho a ebe ye di say house of folk no nipa ko no betimi aye se adwuma no as MD ukai opere fene maknuna amanfo dodo na ebia na nkrofo wura fi no metimi akesi sudua se uhwe opere bi ti se maknuna hasofo komu sase omunya na 2022 nyina no untumi nyisa papa we enfefre mo sanse obaye no oba ye adwuma omu se obaye nti afi ba ko no di oba 2019 oba 2018 2019 and oyede ofri ho no mokoi na mo hwe ni sisia odi go akwan mo ohwe ni plans odi baye hwe coach odi ba odi Kim Grant na baye hwe recruitment oyeye hwe ni plans odi tuwa na bresu na Pobiman project estati say den estati say eye adwuma and obroni dia oba ye djuma di maw na edu ba bi no hu se transparency no ba bi nsara nkoso a obekọ eka obi ti a uja ha se djuma na den wodi ko because o se amro deal ba ye nsensem bi apiem na dede na onye happy ente eden emoja djuma na ko e so bi sam perform so na covid nti na map ne na de ekoye ne ukọ America o mu league o mu rani sa peniwe edi makoti mpa oboa se o mu league ne betimi aden league ne betimi akoyi ene se togbi ka se okopa MD aba be ya so foko adwuma na ya ye ninam Ghana ha ya na obefa o mu a sempanifo bi ti say Alaja Kambi obi ti say Dr. Nyawo Tamakro obi ti say honorable Vincent Odeto Esowa nya dia sempanifo we ebe makwan na sempanifo no aba be ya asem de adwuma ne da onim say ndem no kasa so foko mu ne MD edi ni bebre na nam obi ti say Samuel Osekufo unso siakan Erima Bayern Munich we Ghanaian former Ghanaian international obi anim ne bobre and obi anim ne pedigree say djuma na edi mana obetimi aye ne din ni nam wiemu sa pani we ya oda screen isui ha say djuma no supporters ne bi kra kaso ye mfama no obetimi aye na the question is empanifo benye gidie wonimu na omudi amana na anase mperifo bi tse odo teimo obi tse Alaja Kambi mu obi tse Dr. Nyawo Tamakro se pani we kra ye fana omboma na kwenya ema na ye na djuma na as MD ana as CEO Adima house of folk no sa akwenya no benya na wa ye se djuma na opani bi etse ura oni mo opani efene kuku eye opani a ukọ eye Nkwaza Warriors a wono na eye omu CEO kuku Bates ena mi kana sem uhwe club efene se Nkwaza Warriors a onu ekuta sa club ye metimi aka kiro se place bebre e Ghana ase a omu nyina efa sa paniwe ana sa branchwe no omu fa ne se mpanifo eni na di nkomo pi nkomo mu ni na di o se adwuma no obeyi a agisa Alaja Kambi ko anase agisa odotei enio agisa Dr. Nyawo Tamakro sa nkrofo na omu tafi MDC omu adwuma no se sa mpanifo enio dia eni adwuma no obeba beye o qualify o obetimi aye adwuma no oye competent obetimi aye nemom empanifo bi nkrofo bi wo mu interest ntino nya dia sa paniwe adwuma nimpo obeden obeye sa nkrofo ika hu bi ntia se obi po peso oba na obeye ha sa adwuma na eni din se obeba na adwuma na den wa ba beye edini de bebre na enenam a ha sa adwuma na omunya ankomo eden betimi aye but because of new be cause House of Folk nti enene Accra House of Folk ye ball last match da 11th adodo na ka se nyoma nko yimpo a has bedden ebeko relegation se ye kobo senior statistics ne sitie se ball pa ye se the ball to from ni abo pa dia ni mamu bedin e de ma House of Folk but football there and follow logic a club like House of Folk why never pay say be because your born new season yes House of Folk in your day House of Folk enka ho and the mijiri say has in penny for upon meetings some year and technical team no come on di playing body and come on di nyina no mijiri say ni nyina no penny for be kika ni nyina sie ni no matimi aboase be House of Folk no league no mo be dey on betimi akem na omu coach ye fa no Dixon David Oklu onim say sa penny we na Liberty e call relegation. Yes, offer Liberty professional. In the first 5 matches, when Timmy Winnie has in a shen or danceman, Olusu ye and up before them, almost sacking or dear Jumani 20. Say, if you House of Folk and that's Sabapa way, were bought the last 6 matches, were Lusu 5. Results in Koyent, Ocean the Juma Waya Juma Maranatha FC, our Togo, SC Sahel, our Niger, Waya Juma Ho, Wa All Stars now, Waya Juma Ho, and Afe, Juma Waya San Obahasno, no assistant coach, Edma Prosper, Natioede, Ogum, and San and Wechirede, or Baba House of Folk, Jumano as assistant. The question is, Coach David Oklu even the next season company for Eddie has Jumadin Asian in SAS head coach Obetimi Ayana Ushe results Asase Ebubo Ebana Ejumano Obedin Obetimi Ayana na Enche Yebaba Kohomano so na ye din come House of Folk situation a club like House of Folk situation say and I was said Ekwana screen no mesino and Etre Guso Ewaso Baby Obiano Obetimi Afre Nafi Onsu Wapa na mi pesi ye coach ye fellow David Oklu Sema waka se supporters munyintum se obefa team no na team no I depleted team no na atete team no kwa no atete pansam asa na oyeden oba befa adwuma no yentie coach David Oklu ni nsem no na fe yenko aitie for na fe animu eni nkomo.
They are right to be furious and say whatever they want, but they shouldn't forget that this is a depleted side I met. So they should know how to talk. If these are hard times, and we can only beg them to support us more, because that.
Okay, see, that's the coach David Oklu and Mote Ninkano. You have a common so now baby will be on so a friend of you. But House of Folk situation 2014, similar thing. And then some called that 40 last match, only wafa. And now on board draw and send on munya points back where they Edika on munya 40 points and on the car league. The same situation and as so about House of Folk season bendi club they be the years per se obey me at that top our league logo and net or the 11th. Good evening, Odin baby because of House of Folk situation. Yanko.
Hello?
Yeah, Odin baby because of free.
I'm Gordon.
Okay, Gordon, Odin baby Yanko.
Me friend.
Okay, yeah, too Gordon.
I didn't say. Togbe Kasaro, any Odote, Akambi, all those top people show the club for the owners of the club. Togbe has forced himself to on this club, and he should leave this club so that the house will be free. How can after you come and score at Accra Stadium? How can Tamale, whatever you call it, score has 4-1? They should leave this club. The club doesn't belong to them.
Okay.
They are disgracing us too much. What kind of nonsense is this?
Yara say also by Obana wa in the boko we nya tem didie say tiase hanafi bibia so aye kama next caller. Good evening.
Good evening.
Odin we be okasa free.
Me ba jo me de akon me kasa free awosin.
Okay, yeti o.
Me ba jo ha se no kotoko de munya ma se mo wai. Omo nim no mo ye. Ha omo nim no mo ye. Okay. Timothy say has 1911. No has in the stadium my ball was so. Masa. Gana kuna send to that team sin na munyo ma se mo why?
Okay. Yara say so by next caller. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Odin baby okasa free.
I can catch a class.
Okay, you too.
But you're going to sing your
Okay, you too. Why?
Yeah, Konde, as a Bengalama, I'm a has a cup from Kra. Yes, I'm going to say, Omukanyamo, yes, every day. Can know identify. Yes, Bengal.
Okay.
Omukanyamo, my husband,
okay. All right, Yarasi, Party, Yerikano Nubesia, Sanse, House of Folk 2014. League no Asgo Nigeria or the 52 points energy and we say league no Nimbium. We have 16 clubs season omo boy ya emu 8 ekọ na aka emu 8 House of Folk dey etimi surviving me man nya waji say bia o big club na bia wo the relegation ntumi nkoda yo wo dey twen na dako ebe ya odaboni wo tutu nyoma na wa tutu nyoma yi se bia league no obeken because season no na ndia di biase mo BA United Heart of Lion no nyina aka ho omko Intalas mu nyina ene ohwehwe omo a omo wen omo ne league no nti wo tutu nyoma na wa tutu nyoma se bia bibia so ebekoye kabakama panti edi kanu no ebesia na afi ya Barcelona yedi nkomo Yeni openikesia wano ena tise adwumaku a ye from say Silver Black boxing promotion wano ena edanu ura Daniel Abro wano yo openikesia pa wano ena edanu ye ni din komo kakra ne ahwe kutugbon so nyoma ekoso wano monso aswe ura ma good evening bibi aboko de bibi aboko abusafo nyina ho ye obi ho ye okay yo ye hwe Silver mu company no ye hwe dabe na start ye na Mojimedi bi amedi so far no say na sitie.
Okay, a company started 2020. Okay. And yeah, first fight 2021. Okay. The following year. But prior to that na yeah nyama from kakra. I mean say boxing e form nti before we establish a company because say we so count na onye underground how do you call it foundation or also we so to build it. Yes, I na obey kra na is a waste of time. Okay. And say yeah Jumasa register company 2021 and start here first fight. And if the 2021 the fight be brave edima osu ni enkran kokoro no.
Okay. And tonight say I reform here no na say Silver Black boxing promotion omo jumedi ni bi omo di no ohwe bout ahodo a omo organizing na bi na etwegu e wo screen so no uka say as a boxing akofom kakra upese wo kire sen.
Oh, I mean, boxing in the form and a form na econo. It couldn't grow to the extent we expected to say because we share Ghana sponsor boxing and my more glories in terms of world title. Because the world title, like I always say in interviews, no, it's just like winning the World Cup. And Azuma mu baby, but you know everything goes down to more journalists also as well. How well do you also support the sport of boxing? Because say more and more as our platforms now, we can't talk about boxing and we won't get that market we need to get to make sure say sports in the show. Like boxing, like football now, you were able to go deep. Yeah. I mean, managers, ni stakeholders, ni koron, you know, but maybe some boxing is here. You wouldn't give any good information, and sometimes once the audience know they need to fall in love with the thing until you say, oh, kinda like you are giving history. Say, in this year, Mazuma FIT in this particular Sky say not to me. You can have a child watching that program now. You will fall in love with boxing. Say, if Azuma made this kind of money in the 80s, and then I'm using for boxing. Say, so we have football like this now. A lot of talent are stuck there. Obiti say Richard Comey. He used to be a footballer, but football now no about boxing. Right now he's making a lot of money for himself. And I feel say you need to balance it as well. It's not just the government, but more journalists know as well. If you're a sports journalist, you should at least push other disciplines as well, so that we can all grow as a country. Because say back in the days, I think Kote also. Back in the days, you know, Oboro country in Isika. It was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, na Kufado. And all these things you tell you say boxing and small sports. It's something that it deserves our attention. We always need a platform because we have amazing fights. I can tell you on authority say most of the fights we do, it gives the fans serious energy, a more energy, they come to the fight and say, "Woman, they be 1-1 because of finances need these platforms now." Because you need to feed them.
Okay. Okay. Finances need to na mumu die no say more sponsors be almost someone say and I say individuals na more financing na more.
Okay, I won't say the best way to do it through sponsorship because sponsors have a lot of ways to advertise when it comes to boxing. Even just the shows of a boxer on your best the gloves, like a whole lot. The whole thing is a whole package for advertisement when it comes to boxing. But we find ourselves in a space that you have to do it for passion. And when you are doing it out of passion and supporting him, but you have to use your own money. But I feel say even us now, I use your own sika for boxing. If we have people giving us a platform, at least advertising us out there, showing what we are doing now, it will bring sponsors on board. Because sponsors, no bear in mind, they won't come now. They need to see what you are doing. Say more say 50,000. I'm pumping. I'm not getting the support. Now I'm for home say, yeah, this is what I'm doing. It's a nice thing. They should come and invest. Now 50,000 is it means we'll be for the baby. We need the journalists, like the whole country. Every journalist.
Testify say always.
Oh yeah, for XYZ, it's sorry because even the first opportunity you gave to us, no, it was a blessing. Because it was our first fight and you people were there for us. First interview. I always tell my friends, say my first interview was from TVSYZ. Apart from that, and so you gave me interviews. English, British man, and my interviews. You've been very supportive, but we still need it more.
Okay, so say the way forward in because last event I'm here was say you know who they buy the Ushe boxes be on by Carlo no money other than you say they buy it. Say no, yen shame da ben a ba and our plans and it is sense.
Okay, since you know fans in my idea because you're fighting on mobile and we are there now you see people coming out and my energy and see this next fight I guess no we are actually focusing on giving back to the fans and giving back to the fans and so we need organizations on best sponsor because our main target is to at least give out 3 motorbikes to the fans when they purchase tickets. They stand a chance to win a motorbike, and we can't just do that. They're able to. And you see, when you do these things, it makes the fans, it makes them happy, and they always want to stick to boxing. So this is our focus for this particular fight in August, and we need people like you to push. So that sponsors won't be tear kasa, even if it's not the motorbikes, if they are other products, because we feel like giving to the fans.
We say the new movie a car crash, and
Ninja Ekawa.
And see, Muno, I say, as a focus in amateurs, no reason be one, I say.
Yeah, I won't say amateurs, no, or opportunity, no, and even when it comes to the professionals, no, their main focus is just. The truth of the matter is they won't use them to make money because you don't have that manager to spend that money on you to make sure so you water it. Until we only have a few. Rest now can in then you go to the arena to watch people like that fighter. On say and say 2 rounds no on any panato form. Until fans no more ninja. And if the GB president has been very good to us as well because so no pay attention to what we're doing. Now you look at amateur fights are here, you know, very entertaining because Kono is not really about records. Unlike professionals now, if you lose, it becomes like a big deal. But amateurs, no, they fight for the fun of it. They fight to make sure they entertain the fans. And also, you're more like most of them, no, you understand? Yeah. Some of like our local Ninyamaniamano, they were getting good, they were getting decent pay, or do our do professional.
And platform, no.
Exactly. Until more passion is also. The last thing too is because amateurs, no, we get a lot of people after fights. So we bring them on board. Until boxing is growing, but we need the support too.
Okay. All right. No, yeah, quite here. So far, we hear boxes are my phone same so far now. wo ba ku mienu be office we no mu de omo ye dia potential dia water tewi na na say wo nkufo be office san nkufo de nikom ho a dachi bi on betimi agita tebi dia ma man Ghana.
Oh yeah, exactly. Baby, it is a bit say Eric Asante, Mauli, and Nigerian boy being so on also by Ghana, but now Nyama Edin Kakra until they no share boxing. A very very good Godwin, and also a very good power. Munya, they need we need managers. We say me a promoter. So what I can do is I'll give them the platform, they fight, I market them. But you need a manager that to support them financially, maybe obeda on those things. Maybe and the gloves be say obeyamano. Because me I come in once in a time to promote. But when you have these managers at least pushing, supporting them, yeah, banner marketing per once and archie. And even with that, you can start getting deals for the boxer before Bekwa check around. And bear in mind, like there's money in boxing in Africa. They come here to make the money, and I don't know why we wouldn't want to make that kind of money in Africa.
Okay. We try to na fi major because yemenenti o kan managers asemno na atwema bia besi so na say agidi di by say we a promoter na o pelances first no I think instead na 1,000 Ghana but now man increase dey call 3,000 or so and na o ko renew so instead of I think 500 no say no so 1,500 ntiamwa also no say promoter e complain bitterly monsu mu hu ni say
well I know I wouldn't really want to go there because it's a technical thing. I don't know the reasons. Usually, it could happen. Say maybe that adjustment was supposed to done, like it was supposed to be done.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't say I'm okay. I mean, we all want a soft grounds to operate. What I say, but like I'm saying, you know, it could happen. Say a idea or something. I haven't like. Me said anti sa in common match because once a former Juma on my say foundation.
Okay, we say we are actually appreciate myself. As I say, there now we try to have your for here. Maybe our corporate bodies will be person bomb that. Then I would try to nafi ega.
Okay, the immediate try to is boxing needs to grow and we need support and the support aim to me free nipa back on the companies, individuals or more they can help to push boxing. You know? I mean they should come on board because boxing is kaum. There's a lot of money in boxing and it's a place in Swa we don't have a lot of investors and to Uban Tema you stand a chance of making a lot.
All right, see, and tonight say Openia, Yefano Daniel Abro Sowa, one ASU Edima Silver Black Boxing Promotion, and I'm to say, Yeneno, Aquacodin, come on, Ediafa Boxing. Eminenti, Usemreni, Edgemanti, Yedinibisio, na Emre Pemuno, Yeveshara Sansa, inviting for Waba, as Sana say, Yendi, baby, a good yen baby, day, Yefahonomo, once a yes sports and quadi, Yefa baby Antino, Yeranasi, Sono Sabanafi, Wama Yehu. Kakra no se kwaso awo mu asoye eno ho sem no se abadwafo betenase na afi yawremu ne ahwe ensem ahodo a ekuba maso ye behwe UEFA Champions League a wochena nyame yatom a ebaso awo Istanbul Manchester City against Inter Milan sa match no ye bedom score ne ahwe no achi no Black Meteors coach Ibrahim Tanko anem ne 29-man squad at so no so ediwremu Egypt no akoya bobo kakra 2 weeks no awremu so abo Morocco fan under 23 one tournament and so ebasnyame adom 24th of this month and na ebaso and so yebedom score ni ahwe na fe batisa ebaso na otwe wiye na yen Bet Power Premier League no so eba na wiye na sana yebedom score ni ahwe sera matches na ho sem na fe other news awodo a and so efa ho nyina so no abejafo betenase na yawrewremu na fe de ho sem and so ediapa na momohia no so se Kola Savior Herbal Clinic and I make for the amount. What the Kola Herbal Missa, Eddie Abijasu. Now, Kola Herbal Missa no, Yade Bain, and na a wall so, Yade Benetiti, say typhoid, say a TD area, malaria, and a wall swana, stomach ulcer, say diabetes, say Yade Bain, stroke, and was a modern sir, Ubetia Bonting, no idea, Wakope, Kola Herbal Missa be at all. Now, about power year pa, all licensing chemical shop, herbal shops in Nano Uremoa. Ghana fana nyina obenya Kola Herbal Missa ne bi enso ato omo asoye ewa shaman omo ni Access Bank no na edi hwe ne mo pe sansena ukọ Ekus Pharmacy ewa shaman Larry Pharmacy ano so wa shaman ukọ ono ma obenye bi ato Sugakofefo Bonko Ade Pharma Limited ewa Sugakofo roundabout na monko enkope bi nsu to na afi okanshi tenate heba enso awo honoma boko ho nyina mobenye bi ato ani Dr. Gomado awoda hola Silver Clinic no entwitwi nkomo awo ahomatrofo 0240409991 0240409991 na afi ni doctor etini edi nkomo idan ho aba ye pa ye pepe abujafo betina si yesi nkonya na nsem no ya rewere mu yie pa.
A state-of-the-art facility built with your family needs in mind. A medical center positioned for all your fertility problems and other diseases. Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center. Our goal is to help our patients achieve and maintain optimal health. We have fully functional OPD laboratories in all our branches. Do you have problems urinating? Medimosis is the ultimate solution. Our Prostacure X capsules and Prostacure Herbal Tea treat prostate problems. Afromosis capsules gives you maximum performance, and for the ladies, Femacure X capsules solves all your menstrual problems. Locate Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center at Adenta Barrier near the traffic light, Ashaman Ajekojo, Kumasi Ahinima Kokobing, and in Accra Ministries after the Ghana Highways Yard. Call 0244 068 447. We accept National Health Insurance card and all other private insurance card. Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center, your ultimate solution for prostate problems.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
No be a year ko kwan na member from na da house with me. And then do ya hola herbal mixture above a grass mo bianali to be the san ya and the house so try member. Pepe hola herbal mixture. Hola herbal mixture. Mama nyama ya refa enti mini mabusia ekwamu se etwitwe
enfa mapom mini sem enfa ndi agro enti ebribia mehwese mini mabusia ebenum hola heba mixture
me kanfo hola heba mixture dia ma ono wabusia pebinom na ebeboa wo
me hu hola heba hospital echi kwantem ama ma hwere mi nuaba odamakoma so me mpese sa beto enu nti no me kanfo hola heba mixture edi ama wo eni webusuafo eyina hola heba mixture edri osayare bi today malaria stomach ulcer endemu yare ibi animesi spontum ombaye edri amona we yan fidie bi ende ko no betu wa no edri ben edri bi aso e wo pharmacy bi a ebene ho anampo heba shop bi a ebene ho.
Okay, sasa mahwefa kwa babiom yako commercial break na panti abuja face nkonya yebebe dinkomo George the writer anya atena sana fi ora Steven K Asari aka Vim Power ono so atena se yebebe mu na fi yare nsem de ba Jos Jo bi amoko
Roger Namanadom
yeah fine
yeah she have been Friday yeah ahwe ni
People bi amoko de abuja fo nyina ho ye
obi a ho ye
ye da radasi Jo yense from Amanoni
sure
ochina Aduma 7 p.m. Champions League in Istanbul, Manchester City against Inter Milan. They will friend in terms say you see United cut for no. You see, say no deadline. You see the James Diamo. Few chine corner. You should not update na that. You see United move ahead. I didn't that's it. We call you dear with the associate players, Papa, near Betom. Ah, yeah. Madrid. Pressure. Oh, that's a father. I don't need Christian. I don't know Facebook. What I said was the same idea. Oh, yes, yes. Only chance from both here. Yes, Arab Sikabeba. And now, Papa be a rubber boy in that. Botom Casa said, Premier Niabacrum, South Korea for him. Kim Minjai, no, the young is in Crano packing in your mama. Charlie, and now Frankie, the all better Barcelona. Well, this Cagubotum, Monto, Chelsea for Coto, and Pascal, and yet Tobiane to correct Anthony. Because more Musio Bacono, Onano. Ase yeah Torbuli obe GB bia bornebo eno na yeka off air no Christophe Gauti Nice Sir Jim Ratcliffe ni issues e wo ho no so mo munim agro no eni ho a you struggle what you say you struggle and some of these things no even in Ghana here no evident class B suffer because the right people are not there. True. Because of what we say, no, you advise them what senior media. Yeah, so now what's the I think so. The right individual was appointed because also by check with Peter Check for home. Check Koye, technical advisor. Yeah. Maria Ganuskaya also Koye. Bruce Bock, chairman, on Zufi Hono. Exactly. Other individual with medical department in Pinfo Macho Honoma. Omuni if you want to tell people, unse for fun crying, you know, no more fly for fun free England, call US. Ekoye medicals name asa na waba ni ade board meeting kwaje mu koye no US and now although be yi the right friend for na Champions League yeah big game. I mean big game. There are some trivia issues around it and there are some lacking on lack issues but lacking on lack issue for one the fact say yenya 3 Italian teams are final Europa League Conference League, Champions League. We have screened Istanbul Chrono. Say Interphone could do City for could do another. Yeah, we are. If you in fury and you cry better than who cry big. Man here there. Big. We take you. Thank you. Yeah, it's just I was saying, you know, Conference League, Europa League, AS Roma. You can say Fiorentina, Obientimianji. England, you can say Spanish teams no maji. Now another Italian team. To save the image of Italy. But however, this same venue at 2005, 2 England and another Italian team. Yeah. The other side of Milan, AC Milan. Liverpool over 10 years, one of the greatest comebacks at the Champions League trophy. And so lack a bit on the favor of the England teams and for they are young so far on lack side. But I think that we may talk about the tactical aspect of the game more because we share. Coach Simeone Inzaghi from Lazio to Inter Milan 7 cup finals are winning since 2018 ning no ko jini na o winning na am I tell you we friend the cup experts in the press conference go kind about it the reason I friend the cup expert but also that tells you say or coach be on him cup no bo and again no face team coach no so no the last time was 2009 time we 2011 sorry time and Pep Guardiola edging second Champions League trophy no now I feel we Baba retire you can say Simeone Inzaghi Baba retire from football so it just can say when you be all match up so again but you sure idea be about the tactical aspect of the game say a ball between on far we into that's about the lineup between the two teams are starting 11 are young consecutively about the two teams now one say for you can say Inter Milan, Onana, Acerbi, Damian, Bastoni, DiMarco, Dumfries, flat 5, Çalhanoğlu, Mkhitaryan, Barella as the 3 midfielders, and Lautaro Martinez, Edin Dzeko as the 2 attackers into 5-3-2 formation.
and for Pep Guardiola, Ederson, Diaz, John Stones, Akanji, and Walker, flat 4. And the 2 midfielders, Gundogan, I can say Rodri, and Afeno, Ushe, Jack Grealish, Bernardo Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne, 3 midfielders as well, and then Haaland up front with a 4-2-3-1 formation.
Internet say Guardiola no born starts here. John Stones become midfielders now quite 3 back. Yes,
say or attack here all the time. Bian so attack here. John Stones eka midfield no. Now when you box midfield with you can say Gundogan, Rodri, John Stones, and Afeno, Kevin De Bruyne. Normally the box 4. The 4 box midfielders, some of the 360 rotation in the midfield. And so, and only idea, one of the problems I was say Inzaghi or should not be to deal with it very much careful because that's the power of Manchester City. Midfield or form that box 4. No? So let me break it box 4 there. Then likely so be to me. I mean, any better advantages of the game. And I will show so we a much more of interlock. You can say interlock pressing. We share high pressing of. You can say Lautaro Martinez Jekwa on be high pressing first for the between Diaz and you can say John Stones and Mkhitaryan Barella so I the mid press for between you can say Gundogan Rodri. Then you can say Çalhanoğlu so be close up on De Bruyne not Dumfries afa Jack Grealish na you know you can say Bernardo Silva so anyway Di Marco at the pim so honum. So this is how we be but anytime we are Manchester's Inter Milan defending or more defend on be compact 6 we nim ha with you can say Acerbi Bastoni ni Damien na fe no Çalhanoğlu ni Mkhitaryan ba abe come na compact 6 so where on be find it very very difficult no City be find advantage at or mo full backs no so be metimi the overlaps and underlaps now City advantage ni here say we able compact game with the 6 as in the mid blocker problem ni say Dumfries and I say you can say Di Marco be other defenders are on be closing in more but however the bigger spaces were in Pep Guardiola person utilizes this formation here I was say Oyusu the wing side you who against Real Madrid okay Oyusu Bernardo Silva Bernardo Silva I was that side and no De Bruyne ebe kan ne ho and a defender can you be kan no 3 against we can say Camavinga na Oko in the midfield more. That was where I go in free buy. So that is, I think, that's the same ideology no be used in this particular the cancer match. Say obey overload the full the right full and the left full back there. Then it means say either Walker will Beba become Bernardo Silva home. Now if you know De Bruyne ako the center halves I was say now if you know more the overlaps and underlaps. So na be make create chances for Erling Haaland waha. That's where I see it. And a Pep Guardiola this Premier League no Brentford Tottenham and a Crystal Palace. Also, me a comeback be. Yeah. I was like, Crystal Palace 2-0 first half, no me a comeback, no me a 3-2. So that particular matches now, no. Statistics say all the coaches able this type of formation. 5-3-2. Now it's difficult for Pep Guardiola to deal with it. And Brentford enya win over Pep Guardiola. Ocean home and away. Our Premier League with this same formation. Yeah. And Tottenham session the last I think February we lose some game. That was the last match we lose in the Premier League. Tottenham you see the same formation and I can't hear the channel. So this formation it tends to struggle. Yeah. A bit. But one thing Pep Guardiola also he said me tell the press conference now he be saying about how he overthinks our final move. And time of free Barcelona Bayern Munich. 2014, sorry, semi-finals against Real Madrid. Home and Real Madrid there, no. And of course, also information was that particular match no. Oma, you can say Muller, ebe ball you can say wings on him. And Oma different formation of the starting side game no. And no lose our match. No. Big games of finding difficult. And even I think Chelsea 2021 there no. Yeah. That game no. Obian say. You can say, boy, this guy, Fernandinho, and about 6, no. Boy, Fernandinho, the ball, okay, Gundogan. Yeah. As number 6. Yeah. And my Chelsea has advantage. So we overthinking. In the big games, no.
Anytime you have a big match, they are not overthinking.
And
always say, yes, mistake.
Exactly. 2018 against Liverpool, the same thing. Eric Laporte or center half. Or my Laporte have a ball full back. Or Abraham say Salah solo asoja. Yeah. Utilizing or on side. City FM. So that is where I'm thinking. So when overthinking there, then you can be able to go with this and then have it spot on. But say overthink it too much. Say that you now or sans assistant player be surprised via a bit hard. So for me, I think that this is how the tactical approach will be. But the advantage for Simeon Nese, our very good kicker. So anytime Biana, we will be approach. And also exactly. So we approach. Say City approach at the bar. Na intanya ball na. They should make sure say ball no enko car no glow on because that time no ubenya wemu you can say Rodri Mone Ike Gundogan Mone the Bramo be press it we more middle. Into that time no he will rely on Lautaro Martinez and say Dzeko for the first balls. Into be kicky ball no Eddie Almeida Lautaro and I say we can say Dzeko for the first balls now if you no be making one for the second balls. And again, that was the same approach as City Sube to me. So against Arsenal,
okay, and against United,
yes, as the target man, Haaland, target man. Inti Ahano Bastoni and I say Achebi has a lot of work to do to make sure so be clear air balls are a better first balls to Haaland. That's how I feel say tactical. So we will see more. You can say 4v5, 4v5, 4v3, both attacking. I think it'll be a much more interesting game between the two teams.
The power, I
think writer can a lot. And me per point no fi buy no. Two teams now, arguably, and I say what national assess your player. Obiabeka's international ebe city deep and break on the counter. And Oshe from the tactical point, writer and production team they buy. I think that it's spot on because City team we are my who say. Are very, very intimidating. Even big sides in the Champions League, brush Bayern Munich off. Make I say that Bayern game, no, City were charitable. I said Pep Guardiola the respect. Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah, sure.
Come to me, Asher Bayern easily 5-6 in especially in the second leg, you know. Erling Haaland. I think so also now our problem say about Dortmund, but scoring against Bayern I think say it got to him. Emma may see a lot of chances and Sana Onya that go Mutimi something decent in that game. One who do not was City so you're facing Madrid. Sure. Thinking the semi-final Madrid show years back. And going into that game, very difficult to predict because Ocean Manchester City team now from the group stages throughout normal Lucy game. I think they just drew 2 games out of 7 on my boy. So it will tell you, say, going to now, we are very prepared. And for Madrid, I will win 14 times. Anytime we share team beer in, say, very, very difficult. And you know, the only surprise ever in the second leg, because in the first game of Benabao, Omo ended that game 1-1. And then in the second leg, you know, City complete. It was a City ball so pressing the game, say. Madrid there room to operate. And that is the fear for me for international. City team way Obi Bisa said are they capable of winning the treble? I said this City team is capable of winning the treble and winning 6 trophies like Pep Guardiola did with Barcelona. Because Oshe over the years, the first season in England, Australia didn't win anything. But going on, in the last 6 seasons, the only team are buying between the Premier League any City, Liverpool. Sure. And it will tell you, say, Anchor dominated that competition, or dominated other cup competitions. But Oko City cabinet more the only trophy missing the Champions League. Now, history catch
Champions League the last 3 years.
Exactly. History catch said team be Oko first time be Olusu, and it worked because Chelsea before then normal 2-8 against Manchester United. Then they won versus Bayern Munich. And Omoba against City. Kai have said that's surprising goal because that goal and right Kai, you know, Pep overthought in that game because Rodri and Anse Fernandinho were holders in the team. One former boy he played Gundogan in that position. And him said the kind of stiffness, the kind of solidity a Rodri be mount in the hole, no. You can get it from Gundogan.
More balance.
Gundogan more creative going forward. And a lot of City players, Cracker say, getting to the tail end of the season, or Danny Prime Zidane. And he's shown it. Captain the team to win the Premier League, or share 2 goals in the FA Cup finals. And to play in that position, no, it wasn't befitting. And Oshe go now, Chelsea the show, it came from that the left side the ball was put through by Kante. Kai Havertz was one-on-one versus the goalkeeper. You hear say Obenya composure. Until not that record no went me win. But this time around, I feel say City Bema Ashe one of the finals in term. I'm not writing international off. Yes. Okay. They will use that hangar against Real Madrid Bayern to beat this international team. And Osha International this season, even in the Serie A and Italian Cup competitions now, almost struggle in the league. But playing against the big sides, the Juventus, the AC Milan, almost me frustrated. And even going to the final, they had to play AC Milan, or a 7-time winner. It's me any other trophy. Coming into this game, you had 2 coaches, and this time around, I don't think Pep Guardiola will make that mistake. Say, or overthink it. For Simeone Inzaghi, Obetimi the first Italian to take Inter Milan to the final and win it. So we near obey the first because Inter are 3 times. I'm about 5 finals prior to this, but we need 3. All of them. Helenio Herrera, Argentine coach, or Jenny twice. Jose Moreno 2009, 2010, Eji Bako. Intin ono so chase individual record. But I don't feel say this Inter team can stand Man City. Because Haaland watched 12 goals. Most passes this season, 2 City players. I think Rodri and 1 other player. Teams are above the Champions League this season. One of them are unbeaten in Manchester City. And I don't feel say at attack, center right attack, previously, the last time I see it, there was an English side, there was an Italian side. Within 60 minutes, that game was defined. Because one of the fastest goals in the final was scored by
the Shevchenko or Inzaghi.
Inzaghi, I think so.
Yeah, Filippo Inzaghi.
I think under 1 minute. No share. Yeah. Then goals by half for AC. First half, 3-0. Second half, Liverpool came into it. They rallied themselves and came into it. And one of the most exciting finals this particular stadium. I think hosting this second final, you be an exciting game. A bit boring. A bit too close because
that's how I say City killing game.
Yes, I feel say international and your year. You could concede 3 to 4 goals in that final.
Okay.
And a very big blow for Nana. Apart from Grobler, 1984, near Liverpool, as a Zimbabwean goalkeeper. Even with goalkeepers, Edward Mendy, the last time at 2020-21, only Chelsea in a J. Onana be 3rd goalkeeper to start in that in the UC or European Cup final. And can anybody just saw Beji? But I'm telling you, I feel that City will just brush into my
right. And see, that's a Vimpo and a Mutini Cano, Mreno, yes, and Kayibo Kobu Bribate, Mreno Yaquetia, Intino, Yeshanafi, Yabethi Tentem. A boss fishes and I crowd on Fantusu. Bet Power Premier League no matsa e basa na ochewie no namom me kanfo Medi Moses e di amount na what the prostacle about see na fi prostacle S capsules said abidja so 100% natural herbs a we so a ebo ye pa say we obi a bia ojun so na Junsenet mean flu ye papa me pa che bomodin say obepebi ebo boaw e ma ti say Junsenet me flu kama o mo ti pains nso ana say timi ebo ye pe na fi wo Prostafol herbal tea ana fi Prostafol S capsules na sanso boa e ma obi a prostate enso won so di ni nya no so ana so wonya no se na wo no ma ana say ebo ye pa ma ne ma se ko na fi ye wo eye feminine care S capsules feminine care S capsules ana so de biada I was say the beer that we be now no na fear no so timi siesie un say oba wo kwafichiri moja no ntimi influence mi be ye papa no ano so nya na wo no ma ebobo ye pa Medi Moses wo mu awa dental barrier ko no ma obehu mo na fi Accra omo ministries se ho eno mo na fi ukokumasi a omo awa henema kokobin na ashama nso omo awo agye kwadwo nti bomodin se obetu na mo na fi ani Medi Moses empenifo edin komo 0244068447 0244068447 na fi any Medi Moses any omo edin komasere be apomodin so ebesi ye pa abom fa fixtures no fantuzo anti Ghana Premier League and Bet Power Premier League fixtures in any now chewie, that is a BB Banny. Brekum Chelsea, about Hasselhoff, and Santiago Doko about Dreams FC General Stars against Betemi United, Mintiama about against Tamale City, RTU against Kinfesa, Legon Cities versus Samates, and Afi Gold Stars against Accra Lions, Great Olympics versus Instructorman FC, and Afi Kotoku Royals about Carlola United. We games are Basu Joe.
Yeah, I think I mean tackle you can say relegation threatened teams, and especially for Carola I'm working. The problem has to do with Kinfesa game, you know. I have so much unlikely so movie in the crowd.
I think some.
Yeah, boardroom points now.
Yes. And today they could count on say maybe win the game when they be a boardroom points out on their favor. But apart from that, they can face out to their gun. But team of come home. I think say about Tamale Cities. The reason is that for Legon Cities or go home against Samates or secured.
Yeah.
Over down to Accra Lions or Kwaway, Onya draw Croy secured. But if we Olympics or Kwa adopted Wafa Honum, I had Diamant teams of question Honor because the Astro Tef picked. And Obo against a team we win only one away game.
42 points.
Yes.
To winning about 45.
45. Obo team we need just one away game, which is Swatcherman or Kobo Brekum Chelsea, Onya Sawino. Sa game, no, yeah. But in come up here because they have to sustain a team. Into the social there, so my safe with that. Into no Great Olympics Benya win. So Tima and the idea of me cutting was Tamale City because who bought Tima? Tamale City no 16 away games or aboni inano. We draw 8, we lose 8. On winning away game that against Mediama or no we call 9 consecutive wins ever home. Very difficult game for them. Into Mediama just in here draw and I win. It's no ebe kele Tamale City ne can face and we no more kono. But also Chelsea, I think so for the first time in Ghana League, you know, you at least over a 42-point team. And that's a 43, 44 teams on the relegation.
Yeah.
Because you 41, 40. I think the last time was 2015. Great Olympics, Accra House of Lions, NBA United Core. Was a number 40, 41. Yes. And I have 41. But I said I head to head near away goals. Any goals, and I'm doing the survival in that league. That's 2015.
40.
Individual difference. Yes. Individual ban you 40, 31, 20 near there. But this is the first time Ghana League, you know.
42.
About 42 teams. When you see because of expansion, so a factor.
Yeah.
Expansion is a factor. 18 teams, you know. Yeah, Sandy.
Okay.
All
right. CNT Vimpo Abremu kakra na afie nkoti for no so no musumbremu na.
Well, I think your league, you know, this season are very competitive. I think some months back, another platform, so me can confidently say Diana be winning the league, you know, because Oshe, na the gap between Omuni Mediama, na a cut to Omu favor, but Oshe almost streak, losing games, drawing games, you know. I think say Parkwesi Fabian and Kazaji Atum say impossible. The surprise package for me is Mediama, because at a point, normal GD say they can win the league, and yes, Mediama, club. I think after representing us in Africa, you some exodus players be to quite near the idea. It's a be affected team, and you spoke about management and coaches near the idea. I think most of them, yes, our management member Bakoka said during the COVID season, yeah, cancel league, you know, they were on top. And clearly,
not only Ash goal, the same point, but based on goal difference.
Mediama could have won the league that season had they continued on that tangent. Osha this season, at a point they believe, of a player like Vincent Atinga, our boy had to focus in the down the way to quite back. And even this season, until the likes of Akwesido,
Fojo,
exactly.
And I'm goalkeeper also Che.
Yeah. We're keeping clean sheets. I think we clean sheets. Hauler, we're one of the best goalkeepers. And you know, Medium almost game against King Faisal, no, and I mean, who say I'm capable of winning the league because King Faisal share first goal. They had to equalize and get the winner, and that day exactly. It's so toy, it's so toy, and Osha celebration now. The whole stadium, everybody knew, say they were just a few miles away from winning the league. This game on Bebon, and right, okay, unfortunate for Tamale City. Yeah. Because Medium need 3 points or 1 point. Michelle goal difference. Now I think Bechem have a better goal difference.
Better goal difference. Yeah, I think one.
Yeah, until Medium need 3 points or at least Onyasa draw now. It will guarantee because even Onya draw now Bechem Winia Medium Benya 58, Bechem Benya 57, and for Kasim Mingo, the likes of Avonyo, the likes of Afis Wuta Konkoni, Clinton Dodum. I think Makanda, Bechem United is a team. Some planning from the beginning of the season, some Bejiliga, they can do
some players because exactly best players in
exactly. But I think the normal one striker be with the junior teams. One Mire Finidin Kakra. Normal a very good striker with maybe Mire Finidin Kakra. But this striker, I think there were Black Star collabs be on Messi Abe a whole issue.
Mishakefi. No, Mishak was become Chelsea.
Mire Finidin Kakra. Mire Finidin Kakra. I shall form fan champion. But Osha Bechem United, I think say even this season, almost should say with consistency in the and I feel say Kasim Mingo is one of the best coaches, and he should put it in his voice. Next season, say you can win the league because they are Osha league standings now. They are just 2 wins away.
Kasanano, after betting abim, I was at no messing, Betchegu screen, and I'm so afraid now baby will be on now the Argentina Boboa. Yamia Duma, Sunday, ye Ghana Premier League, the dear Banny, and TV Power Casanano, with me after Nafi, also Wabim.
And Sir Bechem United, when he braided 2 wins per, they would have won this league. But Sanya Canon, I feel, say it is Mediamas to lose. Mediama at home. Their consistency, winning games at home, picking points. No, I don't think say something Bechem me a GFM same this season. I think say outright Bechem Medium are winners of the GPO. But you see, Kakrepi on a
first caller, Bahumana. So first caller, good evening. Odin maybe I free. Okay, you too. Okay, yes, sir. As I said, also by no mess, and a chuggo screen, so also free. Now, maybe I will be on a far gentle by some ceremony, conti, oba, no abantemonafi, Yahes. Good evening, Odin, because I'm free.
Hello.
Yeah, Odin, because I'm free.
Hello.
Yeah, Odin, because I'm free. TM free TV, TM free phone, TM free TV, so why?
You can say, Premier Jeba from make a free, Mitchim.
Okay, Jeba for you too.
The patrol, you see, I Ghana League, the way and again, for Mama, I disappointed in them. Again, I'm disappointed in them, Papa. Because the way they start now, it wasn't easy for them, but although they tried their maximum best to reach the state here. Now I thought they are going to climb it, they are going to take the lead. But you see, I swear, by the air can say, and then let me share sports. I heard say, as a medium for Nomitinia ladies team, but very, very necessary. I say to me, when you pay for the can watch him, the part of the Liberty Amadas, and say, Mumma, when you're on Amadas.
See, yes, sir, as I said, we so by next caller. Good evening, Odin, because I'm free. What's me, you know, so with me, Fenafi, so Abanafi, so the Agitable. Good evening, Odin, because I'm free.
Good evening.
Yeah, Udino, and I will be a free. Okay, it's you. Aye. No mess, no. I say lines in each other. Last caller. Good evening, Odin, because I'm free.
Okay,
Mohammed, it's you.
the house winning the match in Yambo Kusiada, I was a G fishing wako Thomas.
Na say but you say match more ADA ade we evidence be
one say the chemi kai the ku Chelsea company for Katana mo Katana say match on beton ena the minian kan no media ma omuji league na was company for because CAF the abase say we need women's team nya de ombemo aba be Africa no company for no my
okay. Yes, sir. I say, female team in the crowd there. Oma TV dada, Oma TV inti, and Srukra, Oma TV. Mrenoko. Conti. Young Kwabeja Fontenafi, young wrap up. Vipa facing Mammy and not
Became United striker Prince Kwabena do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Prince Kwabena do. Yeah. Check a crowd.
Oh, but now or yeah, dear with the team. Into I feel say hard to folk dear. I don't think so on Beko relegation. Relegation the
FA crime.
Not even about the FA.
No. The thing is, unim. Your clubs beer. The beer way biano. Say be fear away. You know, papa, and you baby on penfobi or want to be in your meeting. I
don't feel say there will be any interference from the FA.
No interference, but say more moon conscious will never interfere.
But on say hard to folk no. Niama Bebrene a seat team. They brought it upon themselves. And platform be a maintenance be a mechan. Structure should work. Has kotoko.
Say has an MDU.
Structure should work. Aknuna Mwaba, Frederick Moore money at the Adiaba. But even within the supporters, they feel say Nipebi, I'll mention names, but we open secret. Officer Nipebi Mwa club.
Yeah, Nipebi selfish interest.
I think that the bankroller is so nothing. No assessing the consent.
Sure. Fact.
It's not nothing. No assessing the consent. Maybe I think say in one of his interviews, okay, say Sankofona Bois club. But sometimes obi betimi your blessing, betimi obey. It's so assessing. Then you put things on because say regional chairman to me kind of an interview say Makache supporters class say more a big issue. And look, hard to folk. It's high time making good use of their support base. BDMI needs such support base. BCHM needs such support base. Two of the biggest clubs in Ghana, Hearts Kotoko. But sometimes we will be some the number of supporters they have. They don't even by data and numbers, they can't tell you. It is a high time concerns be bar. You should look at it. But I feel say out of last game. Relegation the uncle. The West here draw.
A win or draw.
The West here.
So I give them a win or draw. Well, I think for a club like Mediama, we've seen it coming for the past 3 seasons in the all the time behind someone of top 3 or top 2, top 4, top 3. So they've always been knocking the doors. So much me winning. I think so lo and behold with consistency. This is their time. They have no any other rights on between me on the bottle nyame aduma sande on bottle dey ayo mo
surprise you do a
Dortmund I'm quite Dortmund nyame ni bi wo so that's all I'm saying. But as I be call me for happy birthday in command na your collide
okay now your
collide happy birthday in command you know say they
say you no can go see me papa agrone de papa temene no so emre na asente we CDC na yesore se nyame adoma da se ne yebesa se de we hia na fe de agodo nsem e de abro George the writer muhu so ba bibia akose kama na fe yankase enua Stephen K Asari aka V Power ono so eboaye ma show no bibia ekoso kama na mom me kan fo de amon se de bia da bomodin se obehwe Afro Cine ewo channel 115 HD plus decoder no so de bia da no e Afro Cine ene wo se wo hwe midin Eduro Jaimano from the Sports Monarch. Ebo Taylor, Kujofusu, Nana Prempe, Edward Asari, Omnina Techri, MCR Fonso Bejima, Ralph, and Afi Davis, Peter, Omomuka aha, Yimana Neti, on us a sound, on us a Buanafi camera guys, and also for Prince Ewaha, and Francis, on us Anafi Elvis, Omnina Subejima, Emery Jimerim, Eddie Bremo, Eddie Messiwai. Akramo. Bye bye.
Oh,